A couple years ago, I had a pretty shit diet like everyone else. I'm living like you're shitty. I'm like a really chubby 14% body fat, skinny fat Asian. Skinny fat is where like you're fat, like your belly's fat, but you look outside on the skinny. It's like the worst combination ever possible. And a lot of ethnic people have that, Indian genetics, Asian genetics. Asians can change that pretty much more, but for Indians, it's a little bit harder. But definitely, skinny fat's like the fucking worst physique ever. Like I had that, dude, and I kept eating the fucking junk food like Takis, chips, like whatever junk food I could get my hands on in sixth grade. Oh my god, I had like such. I was so like fucking. I was like the chubbiest Asian kid, dude, and it was not. It was not a good thing, dude. But in eighth grade now, I'm in high school now, but in eighth grade, I actually took a change toward my diet, and I seriously didn't want to. Seventh to eighth grade, that's when I really cut out all the sugars and snacks and everything, and through working out, my physique got a little bit better. The eighth grade, that's when I took it seriously. My physique was elevated on, a different level and stuff, right? That shit will definitely get to, bad diet, sugars, like, cheat days. That's so fucking dumb, bro. Like, you should just eat on you're clean on a normal basis, right? But this thing, bro, is like society has put us in this, like, it's our only option of like junk food, and right, but it's actually just terrible, bro. So I'm just gonna tell you the number one thing that helped me on my diet journey and my fitness journey is to just eat like an adult, pretty much. That was my mindset, pretty much, to eat like an adult. No more junk food, no more sugar. You're an adult now, pretty much. And if you're, oh, but I'm a teenager, which is, fucking dumb. Just eat like an adult, right? If you wanna, just don't put yourself in the mediocre group as the other kids. These kids, okay, they might be skinny and they might have okay, whatever, like 11, 10% body fat, they're whatever, and they're eating. They look okay, they're skinny as shit, or these buff ass fucking influencers eating all their junk food and shit, like, if it fits the macros. But these people are gonna be like, they're gonna die at 40. It's like not. So for longevity, muscle building, for athleticism, or for whatever it is, you need to just be eating natural foods, because that's all it is, because that's how our cavemen ate, right? I know you've been hearing this thing about our cavemen. You might be tired of hearing the stories, but that is seriously how they achieved maximum healthiness and stuff. And especially in the when industrialization came in the US, that's when all our diets started to be shit. And then obesity is an ongoing, rate in the US. My mother was obese at one time. Thank God she took a change for her life, and she didn't get obese. But I can see my other family members getting a little bit more fat. Each time I see them rarely, like twice a year, but I can see them getting more fat. And, it's just really sad how obesity happens. I was on TikTok, right? Or I was on TikTok a couple months ago. I quit TikTok now, but when I was on TikTok a couple months ago, this lady is giving her child like a baked, like, what's the thing, like chocolate donut, and fries, and it's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, this is not healthy. This is why obesity is this ongoing thing, you know. So start eating like an adult and eat natural, single ingredient foods, And for my Asian people out there, you're gonna have to cut down on your rice, like, a lot, dude, because what you get, the amount of rice that you eat is it's like there's so much rice that still makes you even more hungry, right? So let's say, a 400 calories of rice is not that much. It's like a small bowl, but a whole 400 calories of potato will fill you up more, So it's definitely a better carb source. But I suppose for cutting, for bulking, or whatever, just rice, but definitely cut down on your rice, and, figure out other sources other than rice of your carb source. So all it is eat like an adult, and meat, vegetable, and fruit. That's literally all you need to change your life, to go from skinny fat, work on your fitness journey, and in a few months, your physique will get like quite significantly better, right? That's the only thing. So meat, vegetable, and sugar. So what's your favorite meat? It could be beef, it could be chicken. For me, is beef. I love red meat. That's how our ancestors ate. I love eating beef, right? My vegetable, yeah, my vegetable, probably potato. I have like a bunch of potatoes, so I'll just grab that, put that with my beef, and maybe just add a little bit of rice with it, because I'm so Asian, I can't really just give it up. But, we'll see where my journey takes me. And fruit is definitely apple. Sliced apples is probably really good. I really love that a lot. And oranges or mandarins or whatever, or dates. The fruit called dates. It's really good too. And for your oil source to cook it, I really recommend extra virgin olive oil and actually high quality kind, not the shitty ones bought from the store, because those have been proven in recent, studies to have been like, it's not really organic and extra virgin. So that, or organic avocado oil. Avocado oil is really awesome too, right? All organic, and it's really good. And butter, natural ghee or natural butter, all these things, all when you switch from the sugars of all the system in your body to start switching to actual like real food, your system on your body just starts to all go up. The corporations making these food make it for taste. They don't make it for optimal human nutrition, right? They just make it for the taste. But like, this gummy worms taste so good, I'm craving some Takis, right? They're making you crave it, bro. That's how they bring in the more money. That's how the whole cycle begins, right? So you need to start eating real food for sure right now, dude. Start right now. It's not even worth it to eat all this bad food. I know I'm like a psycho, just yelling in your face like, don't start eating like all these diet connoisseurs, but it is actually seriously the best investment in your life to just start simply eating like an adult. You don't have to take it to the extreme, but just start eating like an adult. And I promise, dude, your whole life is gonna change for the better. When I switched to an all natural diet, dude, my mind and my brain was just like connected. Like, it was just so much better, dude. And then, I could actually articulate what I'm thinking, and I could think better, and I could, your face glows better, your physique is going better. You build more muscle instead of the shitty McDonald's. Like, building muscle from junk food is like shit muscle, bro. Like, the muscle you build from a better diet is infinitely 1,000 times better for longevity and muscle building at all, dude. Like, this junk food thing in America is what's causing America to just go on its downfall. And in the next 100 years or so, it's gonna be definitely one of the worst countries ever on the earth. It's seriously not good, right? So that's all you really need: meat, vegetables, and fruit. And then put that on your plate. Eat in a small window cycle, so like from 12 to 4. And in order to not disturb your body process and stuff, don't eat breakfast in the morning, because that's not even a real thing. Breakfast is not a thing. Have a really big lunch, or just eat around your eating window of 12 to 5, and then 12 to 4. And that should be your eating window, like 5 hours maximum, minimum max. Just have a big meal feast, and then boom, you're pretty much good for the day. And if you're feeling a little snack, go for apple, or go for a little honey drizzle on banana, bro. And even some things we can't, control at all. You're a man, so you should try your best to at least try to control the food that you eat. But if you can't, and your parents are putting you in where they love, eating, like the situation cannot be up to your, thing, then try to eat the best you can. Reduce it a little bit, try to go more toward the natural food, and look in your fridge and try to make food on your own. If you're living in an abusive household, and that stuff is not gonna typically pass by, like, you can't really just do that, cook on your own, or whatever the situation, you're a man, so you're gonna have to figure that out. We're fortunate to be born male, so you can figure it out. And even if it's a female that's watching this, then you can figure it out as well. So try to figure out. If I were you, I would just get my license and like get the fuck out of here. That's what I do, or call CCP if I'm living in an abusive household. But, for most people watching this, more often than not, it's really not that bad. So yeah, I hope you guys get on an all natural diet, all natural shit and everything. I'll see you guys. Peace out.